friends, family, loved ones, guests from the land. We are gathered here today for the wedding of our future king and his lovely bride to be. My prince, my king, do you take this bride to be your partner, to be your future ruler, your equal, the one you choose to spend your life with?
I do.
Do you wish to share a few words?
Sweetest, if someone or something were to hold you back, take you as far away from me as they possibly could, I would chase them to the ends of the earth and beyond that, just so I could save you, just so I could bring you back to where you belong, bring you back to my side, and bring you back to the one, the only one, who would truly love and adore you most.
And do you take our prince, our future king, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to be your partner, to rule fair and just over our kingdom and its people?
Sweetest? This is the part where you say yes. Sweetest, if something or someone is holding you back, just tell me. I promised. Remember? I'll take care of everything and anything. Just say yes. You and your loved ones will be happy. Nice and happy. If you just say yes.
Stop! While I hate to be the bearer of bad news, I'm afraid this whole event will only end in tragedy if I let this continue.
Ugh, of course. Your stupidity has no bounds, does it? If you don't mind...
My prince, my future king, you are being deceived. You cannot trust someone who hides who they really are. Your princess is really a prince. How can you marry someone who dares not to deceive only you, but the entire kingdom? Someone who dares to toy with our king's emotions, and for what? A delusional fantasy where he can be more than an illegitimate child? A love that could never be? His Highness needs someone true, someone loyal, someone pure, someone who really loves... Your Highness?
Oh, I was wondering how long you'd go on for. If I wasn't so annoyed right now, I might have listened to the rest of your little play. Oh, why couldn't you have waited till after the ceremony? It's not like I would have married you either way. Everyone knows who you really are. Besides, I already know. My love, my true love, my treasure, my prince, my charming groom, my baby boy, is all mine, and no one else's. So your news is nothing new. Does it really matter in the end?
Your Highness? You knew? But why? Why go through with this? You couldn't possibly produce an heir. This has to be some kind of joke. What will the other kingdoms think if they ever found out?
So what? If I am to marry someone, I am to marry the one I love, the one I choose. And the same goes for my love. Well, for the most part. And whatever they choose, whether to be a woman, a man, or a woman in man's clothes, a man in woman's clothes. Who cares? They are the person I fell in love with, and they are the person I have chosen to spend my life with. Besides, several well-known nobles of those kingdoms you have mentioned have already agreed to special alliances with me. If any of them dare to break those alliances, or the rulers of those kingdoms dare to defy me, or rather us, that would be nothing short of a declaration of war. Not to mention something else. Sweetest, I wanted to save this for later, but would you be so kind to don my crown on me?
Your Highness?
Thank you, sweetest. Would you let me adorn you with your crown now?
What are you doing?
There we are.
This is a disgrace! Do you have any idea what your... Wait. Those aren't the royal crowns?
No, they aren't. They are more than those outdated relics. A new age is on the horizon, and these crowns are specially made for clearing paths of pests. Perhaps this looks familiar?
The crowns of legend? But they were lost so many years ago.
And I've been searching for years. So now no man, no woman, nor beast, or kitty cat, or doggy will stand in my way, and anyone who stands between me and my love, well, sweetest, would you like to try it out? There's a consequence-free volunteer right here.
My prince?
And we must make an example, shouldn't we?
Run.
Oh? Oh. Run? Well, you heard him. You have till our wedding is over to escape your death, your punishment and suffering. So if I were you, I'd do as my love says. And run. Now, does anyone else have any grievances with my sweetest gender or preferences? If so, please step forward, or make yourself known. No? That's what I thought. Now, where were we? Oh, yes! Reverend, you were saying? And you might want to change the last part.
Oh, right. Do you take our prince, our future king, as your lawfully wedded husband and ruler? I now pronounce you husband and partner, kings of our land. You may kiss the bridegroom.
I love you, sweetest. You know, after the ceremony, I'm a little surprised everything went as smoothly as it did. No interruptions, no assassination attempts, nothing. In fact, everyone seemed so respectable towards you. Maybe they're aware of the changes I wish to make to this kingdom, as well as several others. Maybe they have some preferences they can't share with anyone else either. Perhaps we shall make this a more well-rounded kingdom. Don't you think, sweetest? There is something I wanted to ask you. About earlier? Why did you let the princess go? After everything she's done to you, after everything she said, threatened, and tormented you with, why let her get away? Why show her mercy? You haven't shown her mercy? What do you mean? Oh. Oh, sweetest. You truly are a cruel one, aren't you? It's not mercy if you catch them later. My, you are a cruel one. Very cruel indeed. You're just giving her a head start. Oh, sweetest. I'm so touched. This is going to be a very, very special relationship. One that I think will blossom into so much more. You have a question for me? Oh, what is it? Why did I search for the crowns? I've been searching for them for a long time. I wanted to prove to my father and my mother, the queen, that I could look after our kingdom. Granted, I may have also been a bit on the power-hungry side of things, but I wouldn't go as far as I would have without proper measures in place. And I wouldn't have lost any lives without a good reason. I may be a cruel person my own self, but I'm only cruel when I need to be. I mean, aside from power, I really am not sure what else I would have done with the crowns. Well, the only thing I want to do with them now is ensure that our fates are intertwined. To use my crown and ensure that no matter where you go, I'll always bring you back. But what about you? Yes, sweetest. With this crown, you now have great power. With our crowns combined, we can do anything, anywhere, whenever we want. I have shared with you my ideas, but what will you do now with this crown upon your head? What will you do? What will you do for your future? With or without a crown, regardless of circumstance, the future is and always will be yours. The only limit is your imagination and dedication.